What is up, everybody? Or how's everybody doing today? Today, we are finishing out phase 3. So we'll put the modulars in, modular engines in, and the adaptive control units. Seal. Oh,
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts.
oh my
Instead,
goodness.
I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Wow. Looks like phase 4 is gonna be a doozy. Anyways. And boom! Off it goes. Good look. There we go.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
Well then. That requires some parts right there. Holy cow. I'm fairly certain they all require, I'd be willing to bet all 4 of those parts require an assembler. Or not an assembler, a manufacturer. Let's see here. Recipe. Oh, no. They're not in here. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Manufacturers. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait, I gotta unlock them first, that's right. But we also did some other things, so. Go ahead and launch that pod.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Alright, so apparently there might be some other things in tier 5 I just haven't unlocked yet. Tier 6? Alright, tier 7 we got bauxite, which is aluminum. We got the hover pack. Ooh. That'll be handy. Logistics Mach 5, which is, I believe, the last of it. The hazmat suit. That'll be handy. Control system development. Supercomputers. Radio control units. Oh, hey, there's this thing that's needed for project assembly. Oh, and there's a blender. Okay, and then tier 8 unlocks drones. Nuclear power, man. Oh, magnetic field generator. That's for project assembly. That is one massive modular frame. Holy cow. Oh. This is for that water thing that's down there. Okay. Leading edge production. Turbo motors. Oh, hey, Mach 3 miners. Particle enrichment. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, there's the nuclear pasta. Oh, particle accelerator. All right, then. Well, let's work on finishing out tier 6, shall we? Pretty sure I had one of these. I think it was this one. Is this one ready? Yes. But I can't do it yet. So. Sorry about that. Anyways, one of the things I did do in between episodes was I did research the next level of the depots. So I can now upload at 60 per minute and I can hold 3 stacks. So this now holds a lot more. Oh, hey, I got heavy modular frames in here. I think I also have some computers, but not a lot. But this unlocks the next pipeline, and I need to go through and just start automating the rest of the stuff. Go ahead and do this.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are recorded instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Anyways, let's go work on the trains, the oil production stuff real quick. I need to do something about you. there's that. Now I've got wires going through this. Oh, also I need to hook that back up. So, tell you what, get rid of that. And we'll grab that power pole. We'll run it right here. We'll run it to up here. And then connect it to up there. That way the train's back up and going. We're gonna put you. Yeah, we'll put you right there. And then run you to over here. Connect from you. Can't connect quite to it, so we'll pop it right there. And then go from you to you. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, the I might have to start working on some more power stuff here soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this set up to receive all the materials. So Alright, and then we're going to grab some industrial storages. We're going to put one right there. One right there. One right there. There. Right. Now we're going to put another one in between the two of these. So say what about right there? And we'll back it up one more. Sure, we'll go with that. Not in between these two, but in between these two. Ah! That's not what I wanted. Over here. Lock. Right there. And then in between these two, so we're gonna put you right here. Lock. Back here. Yeah, that's pretty in the middle. Go with that. Alright. So now what we'll do, we're going to grab some conveyor belts. We'll just make everything Mach 4 for now. Coming out of here. I have plenty of storage set up. Nope, nope, nope. Not right there. You go to that one. You go to that one. You go to that one. And you go to that one. Alright. That way there's plenty of resources coming in, blah blah blah. Alright, where's the train at? There it is. It's on its way. Because we're gonna go back down there and set up the delivery of all the products to up here. Utilize all 6 platforms. And we shall ride the train down there. Because why not? So hopefully, once we get like the jetpack, the hover pack, and some extra fuel types unlocked, maybe maybe we can do another hard drive run and see what all is available. All right. Get off the train, come over here. Alright, so for starters, get rid of this belt, get rid of this belt, and get rid of this belt. Alright, now we grab smart splitters. We'll put one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Center output will be overflow, right output will be any, right output will be any, center will be none, left will be overflow. So overflow any, overflow any. Okay. Yep, that's what I wanted to see. So now we grab Mach 3 belt, run from here to here. This will run to right here. And we grab one of these stands. We're going to throw it right here. Grab a Mach 3 belt, going from here to right there. And from right there to right there. There to there. Alright, so now that goes that way. And that goes that way. That goes that way. And that goes that way. All of these are connected. Alright. And now what I'll do is I'll take these foundations. You know what? We're gonna do it from right here. That way with it. Ooh. Anyways, we're gonna put 3 awesome sinks over here. So we'll put, they don't need to be all the way back there. We can put them like right here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we already got 5 coupons in here. Alright. So now what we'll do is we'll grab a Mach 3 belt. Overflow from here to go into there. But we want it to go that way. We want it to go about right there. Then go that way. Alright, now this one's gonna go to that one. So we want it to come out. Go this way. Actually, let's do this right here. Aha. That one's gonna go to this one right here. No, blue slug. Alright, so there's that. There. This one will connect to right here. This one will connect to right out here. Awesome. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. So now, let's see here. Surely I don't need these anymore, but I'll leave them be for now. How much of this coal coke am I making? I forget. Making 120 per minute. but it's also not getting enough heavy oil residue. I wonder why that is. Or is it just going to take a minute to get caught up? I don't know. Anyways, we've got 120 per minute. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, making 120 per minute. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that one, that one. One up. Yeah, I've got all the oil coming in. This is barely getting it. Barely getting any heavy oil residue down this way. Am I using it up that quickly? Using 40 per minute, and these are producing 20 per minute. I should be having a lot more of this stuff. Something ain't adding up. What about this? Is this getting hung up because of rubber? Yes, it is. It's not outputting the rubber fast enough. Even though it's got a constant stream coming in. Well, plastic is the same happening to plastic. Let's take a look at this one down here on the end. Is this getting held up because of output for plastic? No, it doesn't look like it. If anything, it's actually outputting it rather quickly, which is what you want to see. So this one down here, yeah, that one just cut off too. That one's getting cut off because of the output. This one's not. What about this one? No, okay, so it's just these two on the end. They're cutting off because of output. shouldn't have to upgrade it to Mach 4, but I may have to. Just because there's so much of it. I don't know. Alright, well, let's see here. So I've got, what was it? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Is that what it was? 5 of these making this cold coke? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 of them making it. So 7 times 120. It's 840. Which 840 divided by 2 is 420, which would be 2 of these. Divided by 270 is yeah, 3 and 1. So really what I could do for now would be just to take one of these that's got 100 and that's say 240 on it, which I'm assuming would be these two, and I can just feed it down to there. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of this belt, and then have you come over here up to, I don't have enough steel beams, of course I don't. Alright, well, then back into there you go. While I wait for the train just left. Dang it. Could do Mach 4. Mach 4 is 480 per minute, so I could put 4 of them on one Mach 4 belt. And I could just set it up to be Mach 4 belts all the way down. That is a clipping. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 belts are right there. Mach 3 belts are right there. Mach 4 belt to right there. Right. Makes 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. We grab you. And say we put you. I can't quite connect you to here. I can put you. Say probably about right here. So it's lining up with this. So we'll put you right here and then go up. Oh, I can't quite go up high enough. Dang it. It's not clipping terribly. We'll deal with it. Alright, so now I need to go grab some encased industrial beams. But now we've got petroleum coke, gonna be making its way back. Odd. I don't know if that's a visual bug or what. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a visual bug. Suppose I should probably make sure that these are actually working. I have no way of knowing until something gets deposited into them. Train's here. Yeah, some sort of visual bug going on with that. Not sure what's going on. But we are gonna go make some encased industrial beams and All right. As these two kind of, they have good. I'm glad. I was worried about that. But they've managed to empty out. So now our heavy oil residue is now in full swing. So hopefully we're actually able to consume all of it. Consume 40 per minute. But each of these things produces what, 10 per minute? 20 per minute? Yeah. Is it the same with this one? No, these only produce 10 per minute. So 4 making petroleum coke. Or making, yeah, petroleum coke. One of those consuming it can balance out 4 of them producing it when it comes to plastic, and 2 of them with rubber. Okay, I think we're okay. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure this one and this one I can actually get rid of now. So we'll delete these 2. And then if it gets to where I can find a way to export this petroleum coke, I shall do so. Kind of need this to be connected. So that it consumes it. Alright. So there's that. Now let's come back up and figure out what we can do to consume all these products. Because I already know we've got a ton of plastic, a ton of rubber, and Lord knows how much of this coke, of the petroleum coke to go through. Oh, hey, there's a summer sloop. It's like a bunch of sulfur and iron over there. Might have to take advantage of that. We say, I think in order for me to bring the petroleum coke out here, I would, or all of it, I would probably need to figure out a way to build another train platform. Why are you? Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So first things first, let me come over here and see if I believe I can. It takes 24 ingots to make 9 beams. Now that's a good pipe recipe because it's 5 to 5, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio for pipes. Whereas this is a 3 to 2, so that's a good recipe. But then 4 to 1 versus 24 to 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So yeah, that's actually a better recipe too. So we'll be redoing our steel production. Where do I want to do it though? Should I put it in the ironworks? I'd have to snag some more. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Because if I do that, then I can just, that coal node that's over there, I can actually combine it with sulfur and start making that stuff. Yeah, that might be what I do. So let's see here. There's plenty of iron over there I can just bring in. Tell you what. Ironworks Jr. still serves a purpose, because right now he's got all the materials I need. Considering the fact I need... So tell you what, we'll work 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we'll put 1, 2, 3 into there. Eventually, I'm gonna have to up my concrete production too to make up for utilize those recipes. So, which is okay. I can do that. That won't be a problem. All right, so this is going to be our steel production though, right here. You know what? Because of that, do that. Alright, so, tell you what, let's see here. We're gonna take some boundaries. We're gonna slap them. Right there. Yeah, right there works. This is gonna be for steel coke. Or coke steel ingots. Which is gonna make, oh yes, that's gonna make a nice amount. I have no idea how much of this petroleum coke I've got coming in, so I'm just going to put down a few of these. Actually, I believe I'm got 480 going into the train, so I should have 480 coming out of the train eventually. And then, so that would be 480 divided by 75. Six and some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we'll put one more right here. Boom. These are all making coke ingots. That's gonna make 600 steel per minute. Hey. There we go, brother. Alright, so now, if I grab a foundry, say put you right there, have you set for making 600 per minute. So say if I do molded beams, it's 120 per minute. Make it 100. Really? And with these making 45 per minute, I could, if I take, so these make 100, 200, 300. These take 120 per minute. So if I do 4 of these, it means I'm gonna need 480 steel ingots per minute. I'm making 600. Then if I take you, change your recipe to the steel pipes, these need 50 steel ingots per minute. along with 30 concrete per minute. How much do these need? 80 concrete per minute. Oh boy, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something about my concrete production. I do not know if I have. I'll have to look and see what kind of recipes I got for concrete. I know I've gotten a few of them. Ah, I do have the wet concrete one. Could also sink some rubber to make concrete. That would make a lot of concrete. It's not like it uses a lot of rubber either. It only uses 20 rubber per minute. And I've got a lot of rubber coming in, so I could probably. Could I give up 20 rubber per minute? Yeah, I probably could. So, if I do this one, this makes 90 concrete per minute. Oh wait, I'd have to give up more than 20 rubber per minute because these require 80 concrete. Alright, I might be doing the wet concrete then. Which will be require water and limestone to make concrete, but that's okay. So we'll do that. We'll do the wet concrete, but that's going to require more refineries and more water. Yay. Alright, so this uses 50 per minute. These produce 100 per minute. So one of these could power two of these. Then I've got 120, 240, 360, 480, which means I would need 5 of these. So these 5 would immediately just go to powering these 4. And this last one, making 100 per minute, would just go to 2 of these to make 10 steel pipes per minute. But I'm gonna need more steel pipes than that. So 120, 240, 18 steel beams per minute. Do I get by with 18 steel beams per minute? Or do I need 27? What am I using steel beams for right now anyways? I know I'm using them for like tier 3 belts, but versatile framework, yeah. Case industrial beams, I'm not going to use this. Versatile framework, I truly don't know how much more of this I'm going to need, so I could probably get away with just 18 steel beams per minute. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we'll change that to that and change this to that. So that's 120, 240, so 2.5 of these. So this one's gonna go into a splitter to make 250 go into these 2 machines. And then, so that means I'll be able to power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these making pipes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing rotors. Oh, let me go grab some rotors real quick. I know I got a lot in Ironworks Junior, so just go grab them out of there real quick. I also need to expand. Hello. Excuse me. Need to expand the copperworks at some point as well. So need to expand the copperworks. I'm working on trying to get more steel production going. That way I can automate some other things. Anyways, that was what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. All right. So this one's going to be a splitter right out the gate. Into a merger and merger. Delete that one because it's going to face this way. Now we're taking splitters. We're going to put one splitter. There. Put another splitter. Right there. Actually, I don't even need to have a splitter right here. Just needs to be Mach 2 belts, right? Because it needs 100 per minute. So grab that belt. Actually, you know what? Alright, so this is making 100 per minute. So do that. Grab a Mach 1 lift, put one that way. Mach 1 lift. these require 50 per minute, so they can be Mach 1s. These actually need to be Mach 2, Mach 2, Mach 2. That one can stay Mach 1. That one can stay Mach 1. That one needs to be 2, 2. These require 120 steel per minute, so they need to be Mach 2 and Mach 2. So, splitter, splitter, merger, Alright, you know what? Let me just. This is just getting a little too crowded. I'm just gonna go ahead and. It's not like I'm hurting for space or anything, so. Because that's going to be a total of 100, 250. So it actually needs to be Mach 3, Mach 3. Alright. And then down here, it's going to be 100, 200, 350. So I believe that actually needs to be a Mach 4 by the end of it. Probably. So the first one can be a Mach 1 though. So and it's 150 after that, so it's jumping straight to a Mach 3. And then it's at 250, which is still Mach 3. Oh wait, that means these need to be Mach 2. Okay, they are Mach 2. Alright, so now production boundaries, we're gonna put them out to here. This one's going to be molded beams. This one's going to be molded beams. Then this one's going to be steel pipes. And I said I could make, what was it, 7 of these? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, this needs to be a Mach 2 lift right here, right here. So now, grab a splitter, that way, then that way. Right. And then we'll grab a Mach 3 belt to go there. Just leave it a Mach 3 belt to go there. And that's these two machines taken care of for steel. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna feed the rest of these. So, These don't need to be, they can just be Mach 1s. I think what I should do is put a splitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. That actually works out pretty well. We'll put a splitter right there. There, and there. And then it's going to go the other way. There, and there. Awesome. So then I can grab a Mach 4 belt to go directly across. And then we'll do a Mach 4 either way from this point. And then from there we can just do Mach 3s all the way down. Here we go. That actually lined up very nicely. So we should have 350 coming across this belt, and then once it goes across here, it's 300, gets split up. So down here, 50, 300, 300. No, 150, 150. So truly it only needs to be a Mach 3 belt, but I'll leave it at Mach 4. Okay, I just need to figure out how much freaking concrete I'm gonna need. So this is gonna require 80, 160. Then 7 times 300 is, or no, 7 times 30. Well, 7 times 3 is 21, so that's 210 plus 160 is what, 370? It's 80 plus 80 plus 30 times 7. I just want to make sure my math is right. $370. Yeah. So I need 370 per minute. In order to get 370 out of 80, I'm gonna need 5 refineries making the wet concrete recipe. Which, if I have 5 of them doing that, need 100 water per minute, 120 limestone per minute. So I need 600 and 500. Where am I going to get all that limestone from? So there's a limestone node right there. That's good. It's normal. With a Mach 2, that means it'll be 120. And then I've got the 2 impure nodes over there. So that's 60 and 60, so that's another 120, that's 240. Any other limestone nodes? I guess not. So, looks like I'm gonna be overclocking them then. So, for starters, let's go ahead and make the stuff I need to get 3 Mach 2 miners down, because I never did put Mach 2 miners down on the other limestone things. So, in order to make, I need Mach 2 miners, requires 2 portable miners. Do I happen to have any of them? I'm trying to remember if I do or not. No, none in there. None here. So, need to make them. Need to make, I'm guessing 6 of them. Alright, well, let's make 6 of them. Alright, there's 6 of them. What else do I need for these? I'm gonna need more modular frames. Dang it. Which I'm pretty sure I got modular frames. Yeah, I got a lot of them right here. Alright, so Mach 2 miner. Just go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do that. So now it should be making 60 per minute. I can overclock it to make up to maybe what, 120 plus whatever. So let us come over here to this one now. Clear out its node. Am I hitting this freaking thing? There we go. I was wondering if I was hitting it or not. I don't have encased industrial beams. Dang it. I didn't even look at that. Alright. Let's go get that real quick. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is this first floor will be where we make the steel, as well as the pipes and the beams. The second floor will be where we have the refineries making concrete. And then if need be, we can set up a third floor if we don't have enough room down here to make the these things, encased industrial beams that are made with pipes and concrete. It's not as efficient as the encased industrial beams, but you don't use pipes for a whole lot like you do beams. So that, and also I think I can make a lot more pipes than I can beams. So what is rubber used for? Let's take a look at that real quick. There it is, rubber. Make insulated cable, quick wire cable. Oh, I guess I could give up rubber to make concrete if I wanted to. Maybe. We'll see. Making a lot of fuel. I could turn that polymer resin into rubber as well if I wanted to, but that would be way up here, and that's a long way to bring something back. I would have to use a drone for that. And I don't have drones unlocked yet, so we'll see. Anyways. We'll do that. Then we're actually gonna make this platform just a bit bigger. And then we're gonna grab some stairs and we'll put the stairs there. Then we'll grab the go ahead and do that. That way it's always open. Now we're just gonna grab some basic walls and put them 4 meters up. catwalk stairs. Connect it right there. Bring it down to right there. We'll come up here. Grab the catwalk straight. Put it right there. We'll grab railing. Put it right there. Grab this railing. Haha, I like that. That's nice. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay, so with that being said now, let's go see how much concrete I'm gonna get in total out of this. So if I take this, let me grab the shards out of here again, because I'm just gonna so that'd be 300 per minute. That's nice. Okay. That's already a Mach 4 belt right off the bat. If I come into here, 60 to 150, so that's 300, 300. That's gonna be 600 concrete per second. That's gonna be nice, because I'm gonna need that. Or 600 limestone per minute. But my power, it's consuming more power in order to do so. But anyways, let us delete, delete, delete. Alright, so if this is now producing 150 per minute, if I combine it with the other one, that's going to be 300. Or, alright, tell you what, let's just grab a Mach 3 belt for now. needs to go up there, but I might have to use a conveyor list to get up there. Alright, now let's grab this. I didn't know I could do that. I do like that. That is nice being able to do that. Because then it allows me to basically line the belts up with each other, which is really nice. Now we grab you, slap you onto there. Now we'll grab you, slap you to right there. Follows the same curvature of the belt underneath and everything, man. That is really nice. That just makes it look so much better. I really like that. Alright. And now this one up here is actually going to have to be a Mach 4 belt right from the get-go. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna have 3 inputs of limestone, so I'm gonna need, if I go to walls, I'm gonna need a conveyor wall 3, like that. If I grab Mach 3 belt and set it like that. Mach 3 belt, set it like that. Grab a Mach 4 belt, set it like that. And what I can do is Mach 3 lift down to here, that way. 3 lift going down here, also going that way. And a Mach 4 lift coming down here, but coming this way. Now, do I have enough steel in case? I do. In you go. Right. Now, bottom one, you're going to go into there. Top one, you're going to go in here. But we're going to kind of mess around with you a little bit to get you in here properly. There we go. Looks like spaghetti, but that's okay. All right. But I believe that is going to be it for today's episode. Yep. I'm going to need to make even more encased industrial beams. But we're making progress. We're very close to automating encased industrial beams. Oh boy. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. See if I can end this off on anything special real quick. See if I got any milestones that are within reach. And by within reach, I mean if I can cheat. If I can cheat them a little bit. Like for instance, I would have to buy the heavy modular frames and the computers because I don't have these automated, but it would allow me to get bauxite, which is aluminum. But there is the hover pack, which would actually probably be pretty handy. Supercomputers, I mean, a nuclear power plant don't sound like a bad idea right now. But neither does this right now. Advanced aluminium production. Aluminum. But I could already scan for crude oil. Or is this crude oil for a resource well? I already know where water one is. Nope, there's also nitrogen gas one we could use. Anyways. I mean, I could probably end it off on a good note with the Fix-It Blueprints Mach 2. Much bigger blueprint designer. I don't think I will. Anyways, with that being said, I hope all of you enjoyed today's episode of Satisfactory. Oh wow, that thing is looking nice. Can I change the color of it? I cannot. You would think it would match the color of the space elevator. That would be really cool if it did. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see all of you in the next episode where we continue to work on our steel this right here is going to be obsolete once we get that over there up and going. And I may tear this down and then I can start using that coal for something else. Like for instance, making some black powder for starters. And then once I make black powder, I can make Noblisk. I also need it for other things because there's a whole lot in here I have not researched. Like for instance, there's a rifle. There's also smokeless powder. There's also turbo fuel. Turbo fuel would be very handy. So I would need to sacrifice a hard drive for that though, and I don't know if I want to do that. Power pole Mach 3, priority power switch. Can't do that yet. There's also quartz. Radar tower would be nice. Ooh, this right here would be really handy. Alright, well, on that note, I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see all of you next time. Toodaloo, everybody!